the channel, PSA Public Shopping Addict. Always so nice to see all of you returning back to check out this PSA. Always appreciate that. And if it's your first time here, an extra hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and check this out as well. And I hope if you like what you see, by all means, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, and all that good stuff, so you're in the know when I post my next PSA, which is basically handbags and whatever. Anyway, so today we decided, Raggedy Ann and Andy, my co-hosts here, we all three decided, let's throw this quick little PSA regarding Coach, right? And it's just a few little items, like really few little items. I know, right? Usually I do these crazy hauls sometimes, but I've been good. Anyway, so yeah, so I picked up a few items from Coach Outlet. And if you were not aware or are not aware, did you know that Coach is offering straps? Yes, they have straps on the Outlet website, and they have one strap as well on the Coach retail. Now, when I say strap, I'm not talking about the chain straps, because we know that Coach has an abundance of chain straps that they offer, but I did notice the other day, just, you know, me trying to mind my own business, but you know how that works out. And I saw that they had straps. They had leather straps, they had web straps. They had two variations actually of leather straps. So you know, I grabbed them. Now, the reason I grabbed them, there was a reason to that madness, but which I am also happy that it kind of came to that conclusion for me, right? That I needed it, because if I did not need those straps, I would not have not noticed. But I have to tell you, if you're not in the market for straps, I think you should check them out, because I think it's good to have at least one, because you know, somewhere along the line, we are gonna need a strap, right? A Coach strap for our Coach bag, or we might just want to change it up, right? So for whatever the reason, so now is the time. So I figured, let me just share with you in case you know, weren't thinking about it, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, I should get a strap, or maybe I should get a web strap. So anyway, all right, so I want to show you the bag that I'm using today. I'm trying to get into that little habit. So I went to get my nails done today, and I ended up using my trusty sling bag, which I just showed in my last PSA. This is from Patricia Nash, in leather, in this beautiful color. This color is a color that I gravitate towards all the time, and I fell in love when I saw it. I picked it up on QVC, and they still have it on QVC. I actually went on their website and noticed recently they have a few other colors. So I was like, wow, do I need another one? So maybe I'm waiting for a good sale, and if it does go on sale, which usually is the case with QVC, I am in, and I just love this bag. So yeah, so in case you were, you know, not actually on my last PSA, I think one or two of you didn't realize that Patricia Nash had leather slings. So yes, they do offer, she does make leather slings, very stylish and very comfortable. It really just fits your bare necessities. So this is not like something, you know, it's not like this oversized bag. This is more like, you know, let me go run out, you know, run a little errands, and you look really cute in the process. So I'll give you a little close-up of the bag. It has the, you know, two pockets, and it has this back pocket, which is where I always place my phone. It fits nicely in there, and yeah, I love everything about this bag. I love the strap, just everything. So I thought I would just share that with you, and I do have some of my stuff in there. I also wanted to show you the bag that I'm also in, like when I'm going out, maybe more throughout, you know, like a longer day for me, and I need to carry a little bit more. So this is the bag that I've been in. Honestly, I think I've been already in a month in this bag, because I love her so much. This is my Tory Burch Thea. It's called the Mini Thea, or Thea Mini Satchel. I don't remember seeing this on the website, but apparently it was an offering. I just missed that boat, or maybe I saw it and I just didn't pay attention. But let me tell you, I love this bag. This is like for a keeper. It's just, you know, it's your little kind of mini Speedy. And I would say she's probably about 8 inches across. They do offer, I've seen a few of these being sold on eBay. So if you go on eBay and search Tory Burch Mini Thea Satchel, they have this, you'll see this in this color. They also have it like in a beige color, a natural color as well. Taupe color I saw. I mean, like, they have a few. And yeah, I love this bag. And she is so comfortable. She has this double zip, by the way. Oh, and it comes with this beautiful, look at this beautiful oversized tassel for a charm. And this little twilly actually came from Miss Dee Dee Bean. She sent me this as a gift, and of course I said, wow, look how cute that looks together. So this is from Dee Dee, and I placed her on my Tory bag, and she looks perfect. The leather is just gorgeous. Tory makes such really pretty leather, and I just love it. And also, just to add about this bag, it comes with this beautiful, you know, like nice thick, it's sort of like that cotton kind of strap with the leather on the end, gold tone. And it also comes with another strap. So this bag comes with 2 straps. So be sure that if you do, you know, look for her in the third market, this bag initially came with 2 straps, and I do have the other strap. The other strap is more like a thinner leather strap, you know, like you will find in most bags. So that's your second option. But I love it on this strap because it just looks so sporty and dressed up at the same time. So yeah, so I have been loving her. I'll give you a little quick glance of the inside of the bag. She has a full-size Continental wallet in there, by the way. So I literally have a full-size wallet. I'll show you the wallet, as a matter of fact. This is my Coach wallet. Look at the size. This is a full-size Continental wallet. This is the one that has that ombre color as well. I love this wallet. If you find it, she is so nice, and she fits in here. And this is like what I have in there. So I have a lot of stuff in there. I just, you know, little tchotchkes, but I don't want to do a what's in my bag because I want to get into the PSA at hand, which is for Coach. But I figured, let me just share this beautiful bag that I've just been meaning to show off to you guys. So if you're interested, you can find her. Like I said, I've seen her on eBay, so you can find her there. I think you could get her for maybe about between $250 and $300. So in case you're wondering. Anyway, so getting to this PSA, which is, yes, Coach has some straps. I did end up buying some straps from the Coach outlet, which I'm happy to share and show you guys in case you are in the market or like I said, not thinking about it, and then you just kind of like, as you're listening to me saying, you know, I should get a strap. So there you go. But the reason I got a strap was because I recently picked up a bag or acquired a bag, and it's still being sold on Coach outlet, and I think it retails for $159, but I was able to get it for almost half the price, brand new. But the only catch to it was that it was missing a strap. And I was like, okay, you know, it's not the end of the world, and it'll kind of save me from purchasing full price for this bag, because it's a beautiful bag. It's a style we love. I will show you, but it's like, do I really want to spend the money? So the bag that I'm talking about is this cutie patootie. This is that mini Rowan. If I go like this, it looks huge, but this is the mini Rowan. She is so tiny. I will put her down in the description if you want to go check her out, but she is sold on Coach outlet. I think this bag still goes for like, I think it goes for like $159 or something like that. I know it's a little bit like pricey for such a small little bag, but she's really cute. So it's not a bag like I was like clamoring to get, like, oh, I must have it. But since they were kind of, you know, I was being offered almost half the price for it, brand new. I mean, this bag is completely new. It's missing the tag, but it is a brand new bag, and it did have, you know, still it came with the hand tag, which that's an added plus, but the only thing it didn't come with was the strap. So I was like, well, you know, I have a lot of straps, and I figure I could pluck that from one of the bags. But the problem is I'm a little OCD about these things. So it's like, when I have a bag like this, it's like I need to get a strap. Like my idea was I need to get a strap that is going to be made for this bag, right? That I'm going to find a strap for this bag that I'm just going to tuck it in every time and I don't have to think about it. Because I don't want to really be interchanging. I could, but I really don't want to do that. I mean, I easily could use, believe it or not, I could use the strap, right, from my Tori, because Tori did not brand her hardware on this bag, so I could easily use this strap on this bag and it would look amazing. But then I would be like, well, do I really want to wear out my Tori strap that way, using it in multiple bags? Because that could be pretty expensive to kind of replace. So I said, I don't want to do that. But anyway, let me just show you quickly the inside of this bag. She is a tiny little cutie. I have her stuff. And I mean, look, she still even has the snack in there. Do not eat, but there's a snack in there. And she even has still the paper in there. So this is the inside of this cute little mini Rowan. And by the way, the mini Rowan comes in a lot of colors. In case you did not know, newsflash, it does come in a few colors. But anyway, like I said, it was not a bag that I was clamoring to like, oh, I have to have. In spite of all the bags out there, right? You're like, well, I really want to get that. But like I said, it was really nice to get it, and she is cute. So like if you're looking for a small little bag, you're just every day, throw your phone, keys, what kind of stuff is, so you can see what you could put in this little mini Rowan. But yeah, so my dilemma at that point was I need a strap. So I purposely went on Coach's website. And lo and behold, there was straps. I was like, like it was a moment of glory. I was like, yes, I'll buy a strap. Now, you know me, I can't stick to one strap. Now, I could easily use a chain strap for this. Like if you really want to dress her up, buy one of the chain straps. This will look so cute. So freaking cute with a chain strap, definitely. And if you don't get the Coach chain strap, go on Amazon, pick up a chain strap. This will look so nice. This is like a really nice summer evening kind of bag. Anyway, so let me just show you quickly what I picked up. I did pick up 2 straps, yeah, which I'm going to show you. But I figured let me just show you because with this first, because you know, I always have to add, right, into the cart. Now this, I'm going to show you this first before we get into the strap, because I purposely also got this for the bag. I have been meaning to get this wallet like forever, and I just always put it off and never found the color that I needed or wanted. And it comes again in a nice array of colors, right? And I finally, the moment came where I said, I need a wallet. I'm sure I have a lot of card cases and wallet for this, but I needed it for that special occasion. So I ended up buying this wallet. And this wallet is the, it is called the Micro Wallet. And I got it in, it says Signature Canvas. Yeah, it says Signature Canvas right there. All right, so it came to me nicely packaged. And like I said, this is on Coach's outlet and you can get it. Oh, and it is Signature Canvas. For some reason I thought this was all black. I don't know why, but I think this could work. So yeah, so I'm like, did I order all black, or maybe I just thought this was an all black? But yeah, it is Signature Canvas. So you know what, I am okay with that because the price was pretty good. It was on sale. And look how cute this tiny little thing is. It has the gold. And that's the reason I picked this up, because it has the gold to match the gold on the mini Rowan. So that's the reason also. But I thought the whole thing was a leather. This is so cute. Look at this little tiny backside where you could put your change in there. This is so tiny. So let me remove this. And that's your little compartment. You could put a little bit of change in there. And that fits okay. And the zipper is pretty okay. It's a little stiff, but it's all right. And it has the leather zipper pull right there. And the front is so cute. And then when you open this in the front, here is your compartments. So you have your, let me remove this because she is a keeper. I do need a little Coach wallet. So let me remove the paper from this. And I love when it comes nicely packaged. Comes with a little care card. And then let's remove this. And then I can show you. Oh, here's her ticket. That is her ticket right there. right? Okay, and that's the ticket. I forgot how much I paid for this, but they always go on sale. So this is the inside. You got a slot here, you have a slot there, and then you have another slot there. So you have 3 slots, and no real credit card, like, you know, those credit card compartments. So you could put maybe 2 cards in here, you could put another card in here, and then you could put probably 2 cards in there. And then it has this big billfold for your cash, and you can put that there. So it's a really cute little functional wallet, not one that you know, it's not like your everyday where you're gonna stuff everything, but basically if you want to carry a credit card, a bank card, you know, a few bit of cash and coins, this is it. And this fits perfectly in here. So let me just show you, like, look at in the mini Rowan, it's literally swimming in there. So I have room for my phone. Actually, I do have my phone with me, so let's put my phone in there. And look, already, as you can see, my phone and the micro card case fits perfect, and I have room to put my car keys, a hand sanitizer, and a lipstick, and probably like a scrunchie, and she's good to go. And she has plenty of room, so I'm impressed already with the size of this mini Rowan. So let's zipper her up, because now we have to figure out which strap I'm going to use for her. So let me show you the 2 straps that I picked up. So I got this one, which comes packaged like this. They packaged it well, which is nice. It doesn't come, you know, it doesn't look used, obviously, so nicely packaged. And let me just take this one out. Now this one is, let me see what it says. It's a thin leather strap. That's what it's called. And by the way, both of them are on the website, I think, for $29 each. That is a great deal, $29, considering it's a Coach strap, right? And how do we know that it's Coach? Not only because I bought it in Coach, but it has the Coach tag. And this one has the gold hardware, which matches the gold on the Rowan. And let me just show you. So here is this pretty thin strap. Now this one is really thin. This is probably a 1/4 inch wide. I would say, yeah, about a 1/4 inch wide. So she is a thin one, but she is pretty, all leather. Oh, she feels really, really nice. Like it's gonna break in nicely. And here are the 2 clasps on the strap. So this is not like for, you know, if you have a big D ring, it's not gonna fit. You really need to use this more on your smaller ones, just like it will fit perfectly on the mini Rowan. I wouldn't use it on a bigger one. Yeah, no, this one it will fit because this is smaller as well. But if you have like a big Laurel or something like that, just, you know, just know that it might not fit because she is kind of small. Right? So that's that. This is so cute for $29. It's really nice to have. I can use this now. I feel good that I can use this on any Coach bag that I have where I might find myself using it. I have a few tabbies that I have acquired, and I think this will go nicely on 1 or 2 of my tabbies. The, you know, the small 20s will go nicely. So this is a contender. So yeah, so this one, just to show you, let me put it real quickly on the mini Rowan before I move on to the next strap that I picked up. So this mini leather one, now that I put it on the Rowan, see, problem has been solved. There you go. My little mini Rowan, which did not come with a strap, right? She is now complete. She has a strap. How you like that? She has a strap. And this does have plenty of adjustability as well, so it could fit most sizes, I would say. I do love that it comes with this little extra loop for the end of your strap, so that'll kind of keep it in place. So that's pretty cool. And now if I put on my mini Rowan, let me just show you. There she goes. She is all complete. This is really nice. This is perfect for this mini Rowan. This strap is perfect for this mini Rowan. So if you have like a little tiny bag that's about 7 inches, 7.5 inches, Or maybe like if you have one of those wallets, you know, wallets on a chain, and you don't want to use the chain, well, now you got wallet on a leather. That is really cool. And it's gold tone. So this one comes in gold tone. It's the only one they have in gold tone. I think I saw a silver tone, but it was on a web, like a web nylon strap. And I don't know if it was on the Coach outlet or the Coach retail, because Coach retail does also have a strap, but it's a bit more money. I don't know why, but it's just more, maybe because it's Coach retail. But yeah, so they have both webs available. But the other one I picked up was this one, and this strap, also in black with gold tone, as you can see, and I'm gonna take it out of this packaging. This one I also paid $29 for, and I was pretty impressed with this one. Came packaged really, really well. Oh, you gotta check this out, by the way. This blew my mind when I kind of saw this. I was like, what is that? I was like, is that a dust bag? Is that a dust bag for my strap? And you bet it is. It comes with a dust bag. This is a dust bag. Hold on a minute. I gotta make sure I'm saying this correctly. It comes with a dust bag. Whoa, how cute is this little one? So now you got this little dust bag for your strap. Now check out this strap, because this strap is everything. I was really impressed by it. Okay, so they put a black rubber band around it, and look at the size of this strap. That is a very nice size strap, and as you know, Coach leather, we know what Coach leather feels like, and this is Coach leather. Look at this end here. That is so cute. So it's an adjustable kind of strap, so this is where you adjust it, and it does have a larger, thicker clasp. So that's pretty cool. And there you go. Let me see if I can show you here. Right, and it says Coach, and this is the strap. This is so freaking nice. This one is probably a bit shorter than the thinner one, so this is a more, I would say this is more, yeah, I would say a bit shorter. And it's really, wow, this is really pretty. And here is actually the number right there as well. So if you wanna check that out. But like I said, they have it on Coach website for $29. Yeah, I paid $29 for both. Oh, and it says Coach right in there. So there you go. See, if you see Coach, there goes Coach right there. This is so nice, and this is so cool. So this side is more like the oxblood kind of color, a bit darker, and then this side you have it's black with the kind of like that orange stitching. So if you have a black Rogue, I think that has the orange stitching, this is really nice. That is so nice. So now we're gonna hook it up to my mini Rowan, because this is the other option. I was so torn, I didn't know which one I wanted. I love the thin one, that is so cool. But if I want to jazz it up and make it a bit more sportier, if I don't get the web one, or if I use my Tory, which I'm reluctant to do, this would be a good option. So like, look at this. Now look, this really, like, this changes it up completely. This looks really, really nice. I just love this detail. Let me see if I could try to take the paper off so you could see a bit more of, you know, like exactly what it looks like. I mean, she is really wrapped, but I'm gonna show you at least part of it. So this is what the how you adjust it. So you will remove it and make it longer, and then you kind of like, then we'll loop it in here, right? So that, there you go. And that's what it looks like. That is a pretty detail attached to the bag. That is so cute. Now she is not that long. I'll see if I could give you a measurement, a drop measurement. So this would probably fit, not most unfortunately, because yeah, she's short for a crossbody. Let me just show you. See, as a crossbody, she is, yeah, this is pretty high. Like, I don't know how much give I might have, but I mean, I'll try to find out for you. But she is pretty high. So she might fit more as a shoulder bag. Let's see. As a shoulder bag, she would be Yeah, actually as a shoulder bag, whatever bag you decide to use the strap on, it's gonna fit, it's gonna place right at your hip. So if you have a larger bag and you wanna use it as a shoulder bag, this is really good. This is like perfect for a larger size shoulder bag. So any of your larger Coach bags that you use on your shoulder, yeah, this is really, really nice. But this is so cute. I really like the strap for the price. So, and I think I have a little bit of give on this. I think I have, yeah, a little bit more give on this. Actually, I took a quick second just to adjust the strap. So now I did adjust it to the last hole. So that's the kind of the amount of give you have. So I did it on both sides. So this is at the longest with the strap. So if you were going to use this as a crossbody, your bag would be more or less above your hip. I'm 5'2" for reference, so that gives you an idea where it falls fully, you know, at the longest rather. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. It's still pretty comfortable, and you could use this. I will also kind of suggest you could use it maybe on one of those wallets as well. So yeah, so that's to give you an idea. Also, I wanted to show you also on the strap, it does, or rather the hardware, it does come with that Coach, little Coach, oh hold on, there it is, that little Coach tag right there. So that's cute, and it does say Coach. So in case you're wondering what else, how you could tell this is a Coach strap, it does come with these little details. That hardware is absolutely beautiful, so I thought I would share that as well. But this definitely would be more of a shoulder. But I'll use this as a crossbody. Like, I'm gonna use it as this when I feel kind of sporty and stuff. I will use it on this. Anyway, so that's my PSA. I wanted to show you guys the straps. So if you're in the market needing a strap and you need a thin strap, or if you need a thick strap, I mean, look at the difference between the two. It is so obvious, right? It's available. I love it. And yeah, and this is, oh, by the way, this is more, as you can see, more of a pebble texture. You know, this is more like a cross grain, but you know, but it matches, it goes well, it works, it plays well together. In case you're wondering, it's like, well, my bag is not, you know, it's one of those cross grain, will it go well with the pebble? It will. So yeah, this strap is pretty cool. So check it out. For the price of $29, I think it's a great investment. There will be a time that you're gonna need a strap like this, and even if you're a bit bustier and you can't use it really as a crossbody, use it as a shoulder bag, because I think this would be a really nice size, especially if you're taller. Because I'm a shorty, but if you're taller than say 5'2", 5'3", it's gonna be perfect as a shoulder bag. But anyway, so this is my PSA that I wanted to put out. Go check out Coach Outlet for straps. You know, sometimes we forget that we need straps, or we're gonna need replacement straps. And I'm really glad that this Rowan came, this little mini Rowan came into my life, because it kind of made me realize, hey, I need some straps. And lo and behold, there were straps, and they weren't there before. It's not like, you know, Coach puts them out all the time. Trust me, they don't. And they also do have on Coach Outlet the web one. I think the web is a silver tone, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I did not pick it up, because it's a webbing, right, which is really great, nice and sporty, but I think it's a silver tone. So if you need a silver tone, go. If you need it with a gold tone, that's where I think Coach Retail has it, but it's a little more than $29. So just saying, in case you do need a replacement strap. So there you have it. All right, so I do appreciate you taking the time checking out, you know, my tales of the strap, my tale of the mini Rowan. If you've been thinking about the mini Rowan, you know, it does come with a strap when you buy it new, as you know. But it's also a thin strap, by the way. It's probably a little bigger than this, in case you're wondering. So you know, this mini Rowan is really cute, and it fits a lot for such a little tiny, like teeny tiny bag, but it carries, you see my phone is in here, and that cute little micro wallet fits perfectly in here, plus a few other things. So she's a keeper, and I love this strap. Anyway, Addictinistas, thank you so much for taking the time checking out this PSA. It has gone on long enough, and I will of course let you go. I don't know what's next. I do have I did place a Coach order. I placed a Coach order. I was weak. You're gonna love this one when I get it. I think this is like the latest, newest. Everybody's been kind of buzzing about it. I was weak from day one, and yeah, you might, you know, stay tuned. Like I said, if you're new here, hit that notification bell, because there is a juicy Coach unboxing coming in. Anyway, I will let you go because I'm thinking, of course, I'm just thinking about it. I should be getting that next week. Anyway, Addictinistas, thank you so much for checking out this PSA. I do hope you get your straps. If you did not realize they have straps, go run and get it. I will check you out on the next PSA. So until then, be safe, stay well, love one another, be kind, be courteous, and I will check you out on the next PSA. Take care now. Bye.